Ladies and gentlemen, from the far reaches of space aboard NASA's USS Gallivanter, it's the show Film Live and Assume Dead, Deep Space Live! Tonight we've got anxiety, depression, and whatever guests I hallucinate. And here's your host, the man critics say is the one speaking now, Captain Sam Weiss! What? Stop, you're too much. Thank you, everybody. Give it up for my best friend, my robot co-host, and the person holding a sound effects box, but that's not important because obviously you're the ones laughing and clapping. It's Dana! Huh. Oh, of course this is Deep Space Live, the show where I'm lost in space and I hallucinate because I'm so lonely and all the guests are in my head and I talk to them, but it's really just me here. And I don't normally spell that all out like that.
Yes, and it's very sad when you do.
Not good.
No.
But hey, speaking of good, jokes are good. And this is the part of the show called my monologue where I just do a bunch of jokes. And here they are now. Hey, you know what really burns my hide?
Uh-oh, don't get him started on what gets his hide
Ooh,
burnt.
when my hide's a burning, you don't want to come and turn in the page and checking in on me because I'll be pissed.
The next page is where you'll see the burnt hide.
Yep. Ouch. Yeah, it really burns my hide when someone walks into a room and they meet a bunch of new people and they get everybody's names all at once. And then at the end of it, the guy's like, I hope there isn't a quiz on this. Like, what? What? There's no quiz. A quiz on the names?
What kind of test would that be?
It doesn't even make sense, guy. Anyway, on a lighter note, here's some new names I thought of for some common foods in case we ever need to rebrand some foods. I don't know what's going on Earth, but maybe we need that. So I thought maybe we could call a sandwich a pickle house.
Ooh, yes, I could see that because the bread is like the walls of the home and the
Yeah.
pickle is like the insides.
Yeah, it's like a little family.
Oh, a family.
You could call eggs yellow babies. Get it? Okay. Nilla wafers are called milk buddies now. If we want. And Oreos are called creamy middos.
Creamy middos.
Creamy middos. Anyway, those are the names. You can use them, you could not use them. Choice is yours. Oh, hey, here's another thing. What does SPF stand for, like in sunscreen? I never learned that when I was on Earth, and now I'm lost in space and I don't have the internet, so I'll never know. I mean, S, that's gotta be sun, right?
It must be.
But P? F? Give me a break, people!
Oh boy, he needs a rest, a little breaky.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a little break. Stick around, we'll be right back. We got a great show for you tonight, folks. Dana's here, I'm here. Whatever guests I think of will be here once I think of them. Stick around.
You know that I can.
The space toilet. In space, toilets aren't really like a normal toilet. It's like along a wall, just a bunch of tubes that use suction to take out your waste. It's really a lot less satisfying, and you wouldn't think that that would be a big deal, but over time, it really is a pretty big deal. So, you know, if you're in space, use it, or, I don't know, maybe buy one. And we're back. Welcome back, folks. And let me tell you, I am thrilled to be here in the world-famous Deep Space Studio. Yes, we have all the finest equipment that money can buy. Things like A camera. Microphones. Even Max Weinberg. How we doing tonight, Max? Terrific. And speaking of all that real stuff, it's time to welcome our first guest. Now, all of our guests are hallucinatory, so I thought maybe tonight I'd do something a little different. You see, I'm a married man on Earth, but I'm lost out here and my wife definitely assumes that I'm dead and I'm never going to see her again unless I hallucinate her. So I thought maybe tonight I could have on like a nice single lady and I could talk to her and get to know her. You look skeptical, Dana.
This sounds like it will go badly.
And it doesn't have to. I don't like your attitude.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the first single woman I thought of, star of Screen and Book, Bridget Jones and her magic diary.
Fly away.
Good to see you.
Oh,
I'm
hello.
gonna see the sky.
Hello.
We can see the sky.
Hello.
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 How's everyone doing? Good?
We're good. So, Bridget, how's London?
Oh, cheerio, it's so tip-top, it's so good, I just love it. It's pinching my buttons, it's so funny. And I have a little question now.
Sure.
Does anyone have ice cream? I'm hungry and I'm sad.
Bridget Jones, first of all, let me just say, I love that accent.
Oh.
Very cosmopolitan. Second of all, I think we do. Dana, can we get some ice cream for Bridget Jones? She's hungry and sad.
Well, Sam, we have to ration the space ice cream. And also, are you really sure that Bridget Jones talks like that?
Pretty sure.
God save the Queen.
Yeah, see, she's British. That's the thing I remember is she's British in the movie, right? Yeah. See, she did a little thing.
God save the Queen.
So, Bridget, tell us, what's going on in the diary, huh? You seen anybody? Ooh.
Can y'all keep a secret?
Yes.
Recently I snogged Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant? The movie star?
And he's my boss. I'm snogging my boss.
Lucy.
Juicy. Shagadelic.
Juicy Lucy.
Psychedelic.
You are too much, Bridget. You're adorable. You're a bit of a dork. You're adorkable. Dana, will you write that down? It's a new word I thought of. Will you
yes.
put it in the word journal?
I will.
Thank you so much. Do you remember what the word was I told you to write down earlier?
Oh, yes, it was very original. It was an awkward turtle.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Well, I'll just write about love this.
That's pretty fun, right?
Yeah.
Awkward turtle.
Oh.
Well, that's fun. Bridget, since we're having fun, you know, I know something in the movie is that you're looking for love. You date Hugh Grant, you date all over the place.
I'm a dater.
You know, I was married on Earth, but I'm alone out here, and I've become a little bit of a dater too. So, you know, I thought maybe since we're both daters.
No, what is this, a ruse? I thought I was here for just a proper interview.
Well, it's an
This is
interview.
not an interview.
It's an interview plus.
Well, I didn't come on here to accept any dates. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, do you think just maybe sometime you and I
No,
could, like, imagine we're on a nice walk?
I'm washing my hair that night. I'm
It
sorry.
could be in the day. I didn't say at night. I thought you were looking for love. Those are the two things. You're British. You're looking for love.
I know, but I'm a mess right now. You don't want to get really involved with all this that I've got going on. I'm sorry.
I'm a mess. I'm crazy. My brain's broken.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You can watch me eat my ice cream ration.
Oh no. Oh no.
There she goes on her famous magic umbrella.
No, that's definitely Mary Poppins, Sam.
Wait, Bridget! You left your diary!
No, Sam.
You left your diary?
No, Sam, don't read that.
You
It's
left
very
your diary.
bad to read people's
Oh, you left your
diaries.
diary,
I
Bridget.
heard.
Oh, you left your diary and I'm gonna read it. Dear Diary, Saturday. That bloke from space asked me to pop on by his talk show. Do you think that might be me?
We don't know.
It feels like me.
Could be anyone.
I'm gonna go because I'm hoping I'll pick up one of them posh swag bags with the iPad and all that. Dana, I said don't skimp on the iPads
Well,
and the
but
swag
I'll
bags.
the
We got no
mops,
swag
Sam.
bags. You got no
We have no
iPad.
more mops.
I just hope you don't ask me out. I mean, I'm a desperate bird and all that, but I'm not on drugs. Oh, there you go, Bridget Jones, saying you'll never do drugs when you know well and good that given the right circumstances and enough... Okay. There's like 10 more pages of that.
There, Sam.
Bridget Jones in her magic diary, everybody. Well, folks, one thing that I remember from late night talk shows is that they often have video segments. So without further ado, please welcome a video segment.
Are you an alien? Still looking for that special anyone? Maybe it's time to try having a relationship with a human being. With billions of humans to choose from, you can be sure that there's someone out there that's into whatever you are. Some humans seek long-term companionship. Others may just be interested in fooling around. If that's something you can do. Commitment can feel good for humans. Do you feel? It probably doesn't matter if you don't. If you're familiar with feelings, you know they can be good. Do you think you're ready to take on a human relationship? Humans are out there, waiting to meet you. So come. If you can, and find a partner for life, or at least a human who wants to be fucked by an alien.
Yes, I seem to recall several video segments a lot like that on late night shows. Like they do like a man on the street kind of thing or something.
Cool.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Deep Space Live, the show where I'm all alone in space and I'm trapped here and I can't go home and everyone who's with me is actually in my own head. And I'm really alone. Except for Dana. And speaking of Dana, it's time to turn things over to Dana for a little fun.
Ooh, yes, Sam. Now, you and I both know that every room has 4 walls, but what are those walls without a corner?
Okay, a riddle. Very cool. I love riddles.
Oh, no, Sam, it's not a riddle. It's actually more like a segue. It's a little segue for me to say, oh, at the intersection of every 2 walls is a corner.
A yurt.
And
A yurt is a room without any corners. It's just a circle.
Okay, well, it wasn't a riddle, but yes, very good job, Sam. You won.
Yep.
Okay, but this is actually my corner.
It was really simple, actually. I just had to think about what a room with a corner is, and then you take out the corners.
Pick up the
Boom.
corners.
Baby, you're looking at a yurt.
Okay, well, let's put the corners back in because this is
Okay.
Dana's corner of the show where I do a little dance or perform the song 21 Trombones or perhaps we play some games.
Ooh,
Yes.
games! I like games even more than riddles.
Oh.
They're a reason to live.
Yes, very good. Well, today we will be playing one question from every one of America's favorite game shows,
Okay.
beginning with Steve Harvey's Family Feud.
Ooh,
Yes.
very fun.
So, Sam, you have to guess a word in a category that the American public has determined, and I will play the American public. Oh, it's me, the American public. The mall is closing soon and my lawn is dry. I need to clean my glasses. Okay, the category is things you find at the beach.
Things you find at the beach. Things you find at the beach. Oh, okay. I got it. The number one thing that you find at the beach is that thing where when you're digging in the sand, at first it's like really dry and hot, and you can just feel that, and then you go further and further, and you feel that sand through your fingers, and then all of a sudden your fingers start to feel this like really hard, damp layer of wet sand at the just deep down.
That's very poetic, Sam. Yes! You win Steve Harvey's Family Feud!
Wait, were you Steve Harvey? I thought you were the American public.
Steve Harvey is the American public, Sam.
Whoa.
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 Cool.
Wow.
That makes sense.
Okay, next game we will play is Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Sam, who do you have a crush on in the class?
Ding 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 ding, Christy Caltabiano.
Ooh, why?
Because she rides horses, and she said that I look like her second favorite horse.
Okay, well...
Second favorite? Favorite? Number two?
Very
You ever heard of
cool.
it?
Yes, I've heard,
Pretty good.
heard of that one. You win, Sam! Yes, you are smarter than a fifth grader!
Duh, I'm way older than a fifth grader.
Okay, number 3 will be America's most popular game, Jeopardy!
Ooh, okay.
Sam, this substance is in all of the following products. Drywall, glue, lipstick, magazine covers, food.
I don't, what is? I don't understand.
Yes, Sam, what is? You answered in the form of a question. You won Jeopardy!
Yes!
And the answer was corn. Okay, lastly, we will be playing something from the imported British game show, The Weakest Link. Sam, look at me. Sam, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Sam,
you didn't
look
ask
at
me.
You are the weakest link.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I feel like I'm not really getting a
Sam,
chance to weigh in
look
on
at
that.
me. You are the weakest link.
you sure?
Goodbye.
Okay.
Sam, you are the weakest link.
Is this definitely
Goodbye.
us?
Sam, look up here. Oh, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Oh.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Oh no.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Oh no.
Sam, you are the weakest link.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Oh no. I guess I am the weakest link.
Yes, Sam, you won. I successfully convinced you that you are the weakest link.
Oh, I won!
We both won!
Yay!
Now remember to get your pets spayed or neutered. If you don't, there could be too many little pets running around. But also, I like pets, so could there really be too many?
Terrific. Now enough fun and games, it's time for a quick commercial break. Space ice cream. It's just freeze-dried ice cream and it doesn't really taste like what ice cream tastes like on Earth. But I also don't really remember what ice cream tasted like on Earth, so. Freeze-dried ice cream. You'll wish you had enough to share. And we're back, and that means it's time to welcome our next guest. Now, a lot of times I have like famous authors or musicians or fictional characters on the show, but tonight I thought I'd have someone from my own field to kind of talk at my level. So without further ado, please welcome just a general spaceman.
Hey, just put your arms around me. I would like to fly, please. Put your arms.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, spaceman.
Thank you. Space is too beautiful a nightmare to dream alone.
Oh, sure. Oh, that's not going to work up here. Cigarettes don't work in space.
Won't it?
Oh. Yeah, it's kind of an industry thing, Dana. I can tell you about it sometime. So, General Spaceman, what brought you out here to this neck of the space?
Oh, I was just floating through space looking for a scenery. Change of scenery.
Looks like you found one.
Sam, are you sure that this is a generic spaceman and not just your memory of a famous person from Earth, maybe like a rock star or something?
Pretty sure.
Ground control to Major me.
Sam, I really think this is some kind of rock star celebrity. Look, all my scans are coming up positive for glam.
clam scan?
Yes.
Oh, those things are usually spot on. So, Spaceman, what's the hardest part about being back in space?
It's the terror of knowing what this world is about. Watching some good friend scream.
Let me out! It's like my favorite Queen song.
Yes.
One last question. Where'd you get that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction statuette?
Oh, this I didn't know I was holding it. I was in the band Chicago.
Oh, that's where I know you from. You're right, Dana. It's the spaceman who's famously in the band Chicago.
Oh.
Oh, well, since you're here, do you maybe want to sing a song? I really miss music.
Yes, I will give myself over to the symphonic muse.
Great. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our first ever musical guest besides me, the spaceman who was famously in the band Chicago.
This is from the band Chicago. It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair, 'cause her mommy is yelling no, and her daddy has told her to go, and the film is a saddening bore, 'cause he lived it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of fools as he asked her to focus on sailors fighting in Chicago. Oh man, look at those people go. It's the freakiest thing. Take a look at the lawman beating up the criminals. Oh man, wonder if they'll ever know. He's in the band Chicago. Is there life on Mars?
Whoa. He's gone. Robert Lamb, Peter Cetera, or one of those 20 other guys from Chicago, everybody.
Wow. I guess he really was in the band Chicago.
Told you. Well, folks, we're going to head to a quick commercial break. Stick around. We'll be right back. Just the memory of grass. Dewy, wet grass running through your toes. That's the thing. And we're back. And now it's time for a classic segment. It's the part of the show where I remember an episode of classic television, and I push my fingers against my eyes like this, and I kind of start to see stuff, and I zonk out, and it plays out in front of us. It's called TV Memories. And tonight's a real treat. It's the very spooky Fox show, The X-Files.
We just got a new X-File with Scully, and it's about aliens.
You don't know that, Mulder. It's probably about science.
But I want to believe in aliens!
Mulder, come to me when you've got some science.
Oh yeah, this is our thing, all right. We always solve mysterious cases from our X-Files, and I want to believe it's aliens, and you always think that it's science.
And we're married?
Married, or maybe just co-workers?
Partners, yes. Could be either.
Right. Oh, here comes our girl now.
I was abducted by aliens.
You hear that, Scully? Aliens.
Mulder, I understand that your family was abducted or something, and you always think that it's aliens, but it's clouding your judgment.
Oh, Scully, do you have any idea how high up this goes?
She could have been lifted into the air by anything. Sure, I've seen my fair share of aliens, mutants, and demons, but I'm very skeptical about this.
You guys are on the right path, but you'll never collect all the X-Files.
The smoking man. What are you hiding? What do you know? What are you smoking?
Mulder, he knows everything, but he won't tell us. He works for the FBI. That's the government.
But I think we also work for the FBI.
Oh?
Ah! So much sexual tension.
Do we ever do it?
I don't know. In the movies, maybe?
I don't know. Never saw them.
Oh,
no!
Aliens!
And we're back. That was fun.
Yes.
It's time now to welcome our next guest. Now, this little lady is someone I've known for years and I think about constantly. I can't get her out of my head, no matter how hard I try. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the memory of my wife, Cecilia! Cecilia, thank you so much for coming on the show. Good to see you.
Thanks. Thank you for having me. But you know, I'm not really here. I'm just a recollection of things you remember about me. You're all alone. You remember?
I remember, dear. So, Cecilia,
Yes.
we're dying to know, what is life like on Earth since I left?
Oh, well, it's been good. I remarried.
You married a new person.
Yeah. What did you expect? I mean, you disappeared into space. Also, this is all happening inside your head, so it's whatever you want.
So you remarried.
Okay,
Let's
sure.
talk about something else, huh?
Okay.
You got any projects you're working on?
I finally finished fixing the garage door that you broke before you left.
Still talking about
Remember?
that? Okay.
Actually, I didn't fix it. My new husband did.
Okay. Well, it is my sacred duty as a talk show host to ask, who is this new husband?
Oh, you know him, actually. It's your brother, Dan. Yeah.
Dan. Like
Dan.
my Dan Weiss, my brother Dan. Perfect Dan, the one who's like me but older. And
I call him Dan. That's my pet name for him.
I left Earth and you married my brother.
Yeah.
So, anything you want to plug while you're here? Just since we're here.
Sure, yeah. I'm going to the beach this weekend, so
Good,
that
we're
should be
getting out
fun.
to the beach. The beach is
Yeah.
good.
And then when I get home, I'm going to make sweet, sweet love to Perfect Dan.
Okay. It's
You
a
remember-
family show, I said so.
Do you remember that thing that we tried that one time?
Yes.
You didn't
intercourse.
like it.
Okay.
And he loves it. So we're going to do a lot of that. A lot of it. You remember what I'm talking about? Where we did that thing when we turned around, but then up on the shelf. And
I remember the thing, Cecilia. I remember the thing. I remember the f***ing thing. Okay, so can we just cut it out with this? A lot of Dan talk tonight.
Okay.
I think we should play a game, right?
Great.
Maybe a game? Good. This is a little game I like to call Before They Were Famous.
Oh.
Now I'm going to hold up a picture of a celebrity when they were young, and you tell me who it is.
Fantastic.
You ready?
Already.
Cecilia, who is this?
That is my husband and your brother, Dan.
No, this is a picture of Brad Pitt. It's a picture of my brother. Dan, and this
Dan.
is not Julia Roberts. This is not
That's Dan.
Tanya Harding. This is not Tony Robbins. This is not anybody. This is just Dan. They're just all pictures of Dan. All I
That's
can see
Dan.
when I close my eyes is Dan, and now I'm just imagining Dan, and all these papers have Dan on them. So I hope
don't
they're
know what
happy.
you want
I
me
hope
to say
you're
to you,
happy.
okay?
hope you're
I
happy,
loved
Cecilia.
him. I
All see
always
is
loved
Dan.
him. I never loved you. You were
know?
never
This
what
is
I
what
wanted when you were back
wanted
on
me in
Earth.
space.
And I hope
wanted
you
me to
never
go
come
home.
home.
And yet- The memory of my wife Cecilia, everybody.
No, you know, it's a family show.
Girls, ding ding dong dong, you will soon.
Well, there you go. Sorry about that, folks. Little technical difficulties. But you know, I think that's just about all the time we have here tonight. Thank you for watching Deep Space Live. Oh, I've been your host, Captain Sam Weiss.
You're not the captain, Sam.
I'm the captain now. Oh, thank you, Dana. the tape I made of just me. Thank you, Bridget Jones. Thank you to the spaceman.
I'm pretty sure that was David Bowie said.
No, wait. Thank you. Oh, thank you. What was the word I thought of?
Oh, it was adorkable.
Thank you, Adorkable. Really appreciate that. Thank you, the song. Thanks for playing the song.
There's no song playing, Sam.
Of course not. Oh, why would there be?
Would you like me to put back on the tape of you singing all the songs you remember?
Yes, please. Good night, everybody.
You're not so kind. Don't you know that girl can gang, gang, gang. You'll be